We're now joined by Honourable Mari of Liberia. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Let's look at some of the reflections. That's the theme, 20 years on. How and what's your perspective of how far Africa has come in terms of power generation?
Well, I would speak relative to the Liberian experience. I think we've come a good way going forward. You know, our crisis officially was dubbed to have ended in 2003. And by 2003, we had no power generation from hydro power systems. Now, today, we have rehabilitated the Mount Coffee hydropower plant from a pre-war capacity of 65 megawatts to an upgraded 88 megawatts with expandable provisions of another 40. So currently, from a zero-based hydropower generation source, we now have an installed capacity of 124 megawatts. To us, it may seem small, but it is a milestone achievement in terms of our power history. Going forward, we also have this trans-border power arrangement with La Côte d'Ivoire, and we have 4 participating countries involved. You have Côte d'Ivoire, Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone that are now benefiting from a transmission line that runs out of La Côte d'Ivoire. That we call it the CLSG line for short. That CLSG line is anticipated to be completed by late 2019, early 2020, with a capacity of another 200 megawatts. So all in all, we should be enjoying about 320 installed capacity within the next 2 years. So to us, that is a great achievement.
Now, on day one of the conference, there were various discussions with government representatives from different countries. And one of the key themes that came out was the collaboration between African countries in terms of sharing knowledge, sharing power. What's your take on that?
Oh, that is a great endeavor which should be pursued very vigorously. You know, Liberia is a signatory to the West African Power Protocol. And under that protocol, you have WAP, the West African Power Pool, to which Liberia has also acceded. And ancillary to the WAP project, you have the CLSG line, like I indicated earlier on. So we like to encourage more and more collaboration, more and more coordination to come out with an effective network of countries with a common destiny. We should use our past experiences as our footstool and our common destiny as our stronghold. So it's something that is highly applaudable, and we should encourage that.
Now, just finally, Honourable Mari, what are some of the outcomes that you're hoping will come out of the conference at the end of it?
With the extent of knowledge sharing and experience sharing that this auspicious platform provides, I think we see an evolution of new trends in both bilateral and multilateral cooperation. I think we see an enhancement in energy efficiency, and we see an improvement in the energy landscape across West Africa and maybe Africa as a whole.
Just finally, do you think we're starting to use innovation and technology when it comes to power generation on the continent, or do we still have a long way to go?
No, I think we capitalizing on latest technologies. You know, latest technologies could provide our energy solutions. Now you have the solar energy, which seems to be one of the best options going forward in terms of clean or green energy production. In Liberia, we're also trying to see how we can have hydro and solar, hybrid hydro and solar power systems. We're also now thinking about installing a solar farm at the newly renovated Mount Coffee Hydro Dam that we wish to it can be made interoperable or customizable with the existing hydropower system.
Honourable Murray, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much.